everyone, so I recently got my lashes lifted. You know that if you're already following me on Instagram. By the way, if you're not, I'll put a link below right at the top there. Why don't you do that? We have a lot of fun over on Instagram. Anyway, I filmed the experience, did it vlog style, filmed as much as I could, and you're gonna see that footage in a bit, and then you're gonna see me talking about my initial impressions that evening when I was home. But what I wanted to do was wait a few days, wear the new lashes, so to speak. They're not new lashes. I need to be very clear. A lot of you actually messaged me and didn't know the difference. So a lash lift, they don't add anything. These are my real lashes. Well, there's mascara on them, but these are my real lashes, and they basically, it's a perm. They use perm solution and they curl your own lashes up. A lash extension is where they actually adhere individual false lashes to your eyes that stay on until they naturally fall off when you get a refill about 3 weeks later. So, no extensions, no fake lashes on. These are the real deal. Hello. So, please watch all the way through so that you can hear my final thoughts on the experience and whether or not I would recommend it for anybody else. Good morning. So I am just outside Amazing Lash Studio in Bandera Pointe, which is Bandera in 1604 for those of you that live in San Antonio. And in the middle of my fake lash or false lash experiment, I got an email from their corporate office asking if I would be interested in trying a lash lift. Perfect timing. So I said, sure, why not? I would have liked to have gotten a lash lift and tint, but they don't do the tints. So this is just my experience with a lash lift, and normally you would come with like no makeup at all, obviously nothing on your eyes, but since I'm filming and I have to run some errands today and go to a meeting, I cheated. It's because they don't want you to get your face wet for 24 hours. I'm just going to use a lot of Bioderma and a strategically placed washcloth to get all this off. I'm also giving a new foundation a trial run. It's the Kevyn Aucoin Ethereal foundation, not the balm, the liquid. But anyway, so I'm just sitting in the car because I'm a little bit early for my appointment and I wanted to check in and show you up close how lashes look with no makeup, no curl, no mascara. Look at that highlight. Hello, Charlotte Tilbury. Anyway, yeah, so that's it. Maybe not the most ideal lighting conditions, but let's go inside, take a look around, and see what they're gonna do to me. Our new facility. Yeah. Okay, so what are we doing here?
So what you're going to do is you're just going to take 1 pump of the foam cleanser, and you're just going to gently get it on your lashes, and then rinse, and then towel dry.
Okay, I can do that. Okay. I'm on the table. I have washed my lashes at the sink, and this is weird. Okay, this is probably not the best angle, although everything's lifted now. So we had a little consult, and we decided to go with the medium length rods. They're small, medium, and large. Large would be the most natural, small would be the most dramatic. I'm feeling like Goldilocks today. I'm going with medium since this is my first time and I'm really not sure how this is going to turn out. Is this a better angle? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm chilling on the table. I have my knees propped up on a nice foam bolster. I have a microfiber blankie. It's very chill. And we will begin shortly. Okay, we're gonna put gel pads down on my lower lashes, right?
Yes.
To hold them down. Nice angle. Okay.
So go ahead and look up.
Ooh, they're nicely weighted too. Those feel good.
So they have aloe vera and vitamin C in them, so they're good for that skin under your eyes anyways.
Awesome.
Okay.
Normally I do not put my eye pads on my eyelashes. Okay.
Alright. From this point, you're gonna close your eyes.
This is pre-lift. Those are the rods that they use. That's the medium?
This is the medium, so the size of this lump here is what determines the size of the curl.
Nice. Okay, that was sitting on my lid. That felt weird. All right, I haven't even looked in the mirror. Let's see what we have going on. Oh, wow. I don't know if you guys can really... It looks like I have mascara on. Wow. Okay, I am really impressed. Not with my hair, but with my lashes. That is so cool. Okay, everyone. Now I can't get wet for 24 hours. That's gonna be the tricky part. But I was a little concerned that I would look strange without makeup. But I don't. Like, without eye makeup, it actually looks like I kind of... This is who you ask for. This is Linda.
Hi.
She's a master stylist, and she also trains pretty much all of San Antonio. So, ask for the best. Hey friends, I am just finishing up getting dinner ready. You can see my dishes behind me. I try to clean as I go. Anyway, tonight is honey barbecue slow cooker brisket. If anyone's interested, I'll put the recipe in the description box. I digress. So I'm back from running errands and getting my lashes lifted. Let me get in. That was my elbow rubbing on the table. Don't get any weird. Okay. So here are my lashes, up close and personal. Have a little skin issue going on. Had a reaction to a foundation, so we're not going to talk about that. I mean, we can talk about it. I tried the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. It did not love me. This is a new foundation I'm testing today. Hopefully this will go well. Anyway, I think they are incredibly lifted. They even look darker than they actually are. I don't know what's going on with that. I should also say I'm filming with my old vlog camera, so I'm feeling very old school right now. So the actual experience, I couldn't film during it because I was flat on my back with my eyes taped down, basically. I'll insert a picture. Couldn't film it. But at the beginning of the procedure, I thought this is a horrible mistake. I don't like this. I should stop, because they take that rod that I showed you, and I don't know how she secured it to my lid. First, she took the gel eye pads. I think I got this on camera. I apologize if I'm repeating. She took gel eye pads and didn't just put them here like one would normally wear them. Literally on top of my lower lashes to keep those separate and apart from my upper lashes. Then I think she somehow taped those rods to my lid, I should say. And then here's where it got uncomfortable. It was not painful in any way, but eyes make me squeamish, so I just didn't like it. She had them taped to the edge of my lid and then kind of peel, because she had to basically curl the lashes back around the rod. I'm sorry, I'm hunching over so that I can fit in frame. It kind of lifts your actual lid off the eyeball just a little bit. You know, like, not that you're turning your eye inside out, but a little bit. And the initial minute or so of that, if it was even a minute, felt very, not painful in an uncomfortable way, but just like nails on a chalkboard. Like, I don't like this. And then she put can't remember now why she used a fan, but at one point she used a fan like a hand fan, to dry something on my lashes. I don't know if it was the perm solution or the setting solution, but it's blowing air into your eye and it gets into your eye, and that's a little strange as well. The actual procedure took about 45 minutes. The longest part is taping the rod to your eyelid and then pulling your lashes back over it. Then she applied the perm solution, and it is in fact a perm solution. It smells, I should say, just like old school perm. That sets, once it's on, it sets for 5 minutes. Then she takes that off. Then she sets it, then she puts the setting solution on that sets the curl. That's a 5-minute procedure. And then she takes that off and she puts a keratin solution on, and that sits for 5 minutes. And then she takes that off. So it's a little bit of a procedure, and this only lasts a month. If you do it once, it's $80, $79.99. If you sign up for the membership, then you commit to $60 a month, and so you save $20, but you go every month. That covers the cost of you getting your either lash refills every month or a lash lift every month. And it somehow gives you credits towards each month, and then you can bank your credits and use them for an actual lash fill, like extension, if that's something you're into. I don't know. That's particular to Amazing Lash Studio, and I should point out, and I should have said this earlier, they did give me the service for free, so I didn't have to pay for the actual service. They do not offer tinting services at Amazing Lash Studio, so these are non-tinted, non-mascara, just lifted lashes. I have to say I'm very pleased with how they look. Now the question is, hey Robbie, the question is, would I commit to doing this every month? I don't know. I'm not gonna say no for sure. I'm gonna say let's see, because it's another $60. If I choose to do this every month, I'm committing to $60 every month. On top of my hair every 5 weeks, on top of my nails every 2 weeks. It's not that I'm so busy I can't find the time to do it. It's just one of those things that, do I really want to commit to one more commitment? I don't know. I would say if you have an event or you know that you're traveling a lot, this is definitely worth it for a one-time deal. A few of you have reached out to me and mentioned there's some at-home lash tinting that works really well and it's really easy, so I might try that as well soon. But I'm glad I did it. I'm not disappointed that I did it, and I will probably do it again. I just am not sure I will commit to an every month kind of process. I'd rather just pay every month or so, every other month as I go basis. And I am gonna look around in San Antonio and maybe try some other places as well that are a little closer to my house. It was a good 35, 40 minutes away. So don't necessarily, with traffic, probably even longer. So I think there's other places. But in general, the concept of the lash lift, it's pretty cool. As with everything, I wish it was a more permanent solution, but the process was not painful. It just felt a little weird, but I really, really am happy with the results. So I haven't washed them yet, and I don't know how all that's gonna look once they settle in. So I will check in with you one more time in about a week or so, maybe 5 days, and give you an update then, and we'll see. You have pretty lashes. Yes, you do. No, you really don't. I'm sorry. You don't. My first impression, I was really impressed, and I really liked the final effect. However, having literally slept on them a few days, washed them, put on mascara, all that stuff, I do have some additional thoughts. I personally, like anything else, just like with lash extensions, there are some people who I think they are perfectly suited for it, and it is a great idea. If you have stick straight lashes that cannot hold a curl no matter what you do with the curling, a lash curler, I don't know, this is the universal sign for lash curler, then perhaps a lash lift is something that you should look into. For me personally, I've never had a problem. My lashes have a nice natural curl and they do hold a curl. I think it is yet another time commitment, and more importantly, another financial commitment that I'm just not sure I'm comfortable recommending you run out and do. So I'd say the only people for whom I think this is a good idea, like I said, if your lashes just won't hold a curl when you use one of these, perhaps if you have a major event, like a longer period of time, like a whole wedding weekend or a vacation, and you just want to do it once as a one-off, I think that's great. I really think that I get a similar effect just doing this every morning and slapping on my mascara. The only step I skip when I do my makeup routine now is the lash curler, and really, am I so lazy that I can't do 10 seconds on each eye and move on? No. I also have some concerns about putting a perm solution literally millimeters from your eyeballs. I mean, I felt very comfortable with my stylist. She clearly knew what she was doing, but across the board, you don't know, and I think that it's a little bit of a risk that I don't know that I would want to recommend anyone run out and do. So that's my opinion. It's always my opinion. That's all I have to share on my channel is my opinion. I would like to hear from the rest of you who have had this experience. What do you think? I'm also I'm a little leery about the tint as well. Again, it's another kind of dye I'm putting close to my eyes. I'm gonna stick with mascara and a lash curler. For me, that's my comfort zone. I'm not gonna play around with it. But like I just said, comment below. Let's keep the discussion going. What have been your experiences? Are there horror stories? Kind of curious. But I do, again, want to thank Amazing Lash-Bandera Pointe. It was very generous of them to offer me that service for free, knowing that I was going to say whatever I wanted to say, and there was no guarantee I was going to enjoy the experience. And if you are interested in getting a lash lift, I do have to say, Linda was amazing. It made me feel very comfortable and did an amazing job. I've just decided that the whole thing, not for me. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming along with me on my little experiments. Next up, microblading. Doing that the end of the month. So I'll be filming that and we'll see how it goes. See you in the next video. Bye.